You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, let's start here. Happy Memorial Day. Let's remember this day is about ones who have served the country and fallen. We all love hot dogs and hamburgers and steaks and boudin and all the other things, the swimming and everything else that comes today. But it is about remembering those that have fallen. And so, yeah, make sure you always have that in the back of your mind as you're enjoying your freedoms of today. So, we've got Jason Kelce coming out and saying something I feel like, and it's crazy. Lord knows I'm not an Eagles fan, and I'm certainly not a Kelce fan, period, whether it's Travis or Jason. But this guy makes a great point, Jason Kelce, during the New Heights podcast with Travis Kelce, about the fact that the NFL is getting away from what made it so great, which was the NFL was an event on Sundays, right? And then you had Monday Night Football. If your team made Monday Night Football, it felt special. Now, multiple Wednesday night games, Friday games, Thursday games. Well, I mean, we've had Saturday games for a while. Okay, that's fine. But how that's going to be handled now that there's playoff college football, I don't know. I think we actually had cross-pollination there this year, if I'm not going crazy. Maybe we didn't. It seems like something came on the same day as these NFL games on a Saturday this past season. And then, of course, we've got 18 games. Now, I don't know about you guys. I think 16 was the sweet spot. Eventually, they want to go to 20. And they're trying to get to 18 before 2027. I wanted to talk about this real fast before we jump into the Kelce thing. The owners have met twice this year. Neither session did they finalize a date for the Super Bowl to be played in February of 2028. A date has not been picked, as PFT has reported to specifically leave the door open for the possibility of expansion of the regular season from 17 to 18 games by 2027. Despite the fact that a date for the game to be played in less than 21 months has been yet to be picked, a source with knowledge of the situation tells PFT it's highly unlikely the season will expand to 18 games by 2027. Thank God. The current 17-game season with one bye points to February 13, 2028 as a date for the Super Bowl to be played in Atlanta. Unless and until the league announces that day as the date for the game, there's still a chance it will slide deeper into the month to accommodate a longer season. With 18 games and 2 byes and 2 weeks between conference championships and the Super Bowl would be played on February 27th. And so what's happening there is that the league wants to be able to control more and more of the sports calendar, right? The extension of the year. I think that if they go to this, it seems to me like they will go back to, or they should go back to playing or starting on Labor Day weekend, which is like college. Is it college football week 0? Or is that the week before? So it's college football week 1? I can't think right offhand. I know it's generally a space for college football only. The NFL used to play on Labor Day weekend. The delay is likely a result of the recent turmoil in the NFL Players Association, the J.C. Treader hiring. Taking over as the executive director on April 1, there may not be enough time to negotiate a new CBA. And, of course, there's all kinds of things that players can ask for. Most prominently, how about grass fields? You know, and of course the owner's been bitching about that being a cost prohibitive, but then they all did it for the World Cup, and all the players went, wait, what? So maybe that's the one bargaining chip for 18 games that I've heard out there. But I mean, these players are going to make more money from it. The salary cap's going to go up from it. So the players will not. They can act like they're going to fight 18 games. They're not going to fight 18 games. Not really. And of course, fans are a little fed up. Oversaturation could finally be the kryptonite for the NFL, combined with sucking off every international destination possible and ignoring folks at home that help create your league. People are sick of it. They really are. Jason Kelce.
I don't think we're there yet. Sunday is the day of football, right? Outside of going to church in the morning, if you're still religious and you do that, Sunday is like where so many games happen. And that's what you grow up and you gear your entire week around watching football on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's an institution at this point, the NFL playing games on Sunday. With every day that we keep adding in there, we're getting away from that just a little bit. And I worry that I think the game got big. One of the reasons it got so popular and big was because all of the game, it was an event. Sunday is the NFL and everybody set their week apart to tune into their games that were happening on Sunday. And you're watching kind of all of them now take place across Sunday Ticket, right? I worry that we're getting away from that just a little bit by building too many of this.
I agree. I mean, look, I am a huge proponent of Red Zone. Red Zone's not worth what it was. Like I said, when you get later in the year, the last 6-7 weeks of the year, Red Zone's kind of trash. That late afternoon window, I think there was 1 week last season, we had 2 games. We used to have like 5 in that late window. And that late window was great because there was 5 games. Now it's like, I think at one point we had 2 or 3 games, and 2 of the 3 games last year were trash, like blowouts or something. And the other one was like a dog fight between 2 shit-ass teams. And then another week we had like 2 games. So that was a brand, a product that was a very good product for the NFL. It's watered down now. And you got ads on there. Not like you think. It's not interruptive ads, but it's still ads, and supposedly we wasn't going to have to see that shit. Sunday Ticket? Shit, it's not going to be worth nothing. You know? Last year was the first year I got in on Sunday Ticket because they offered a special. I think the last 6 weeks for like, I don't know what it was. It was cheap, real cheap. So I was like, F it. I've never had Sunday Ticket. I'll try it. I liked it a lot. Actually, I liked it a lot. But I mean, I wouldn't pay for a full season of it with the way they've got all these games all over the place now. No way. No way. Heartbreaking. The worst person you know just made a great point. That's funny. That's funny. He's right. I have no idea why Thursday night football became a thing. If anything, Friday night football would have been the vibe. No work Saturday. Players get another day. Not going to happen because of the conflict with high school football. No one likes to alienate fan bases more than the NFL. That's right. That's right. Why don't they just do a game every day of the week? Never play home games. NFL China sounds great. That's what it feels like we're creeping towards. Jason Kelce, low-key right. NFL got games on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Netflix, Prime. Probably soon on a toaster oven. Sunday, used the field sacred. Well, you got a Wednesday now. And I had swore that, and I think COVID kind of opened the door for this because they tested Tuesday night football, and I'm actually shocked they are not doing Tuesday night football games because they had to do one as a replacement. They had to slide a game down because of COVID, and that game got better ratings than the Monday night football game the night before. And I was like, oh, shit, we're going to get Tuesday night football now. That's what we're getting, right? I'm telling you, oversaturation, too much reliance and wrapping their loving arms around international games. Americans feeling like they're being left behind by the league they helped build. something's gonna crack the foundation of the NFL eventually. You saw it. We talked about it on multiple occasions. We talked about it. Halftime show, Super Bowl. American households plummeted by 18 million during the halftime show. 18 million households turned it off. Oh, but they got an international singer trying to bring in audiences globally. And it was like, Americans are like, no, I don't want to watch that crap. Speak English, homie. Tell me what you think. Make sure you hit subscribe. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.